Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have an incredible ease in achieving everything they want? They achieve good results at work, live in harmony, and overcome challenges with ease. But what is different about them? Is it luck, destiny, or is there something they know that you haven't discovered yet? The truth is that these people live in line with their universal laws, a set of principles that govern everything in our world. These laws are not visible, but they affect every thought, every choice, and every outcome in your life. And the most impressive, you are already using these laws without even realizing it. Imagine being able to use these laws to attract what you want by understanding them. In this video, we will explore the 12 laws of the universe and, most importantly, how to apply them in a practical way to transform your reality. Whether it's more happiness, success, love, or inner peace, it all starts here. Trust me, the universe doesn't react randomly. It reacts to your energy. Let's understand how this works and take the first step toward a more aligned and conscious life. To understand universal laws, we need to imagine how they work in our daily lives. Think of the universe as a large lake with calm waters. Throwing a stone on the surface creates a series of waves that extend in all directions. Each of these waves represents the consequences of our actions, thoughts, and intentions. Just like waves, everything we do reverberates in the world around us. Take this further. You are both the rock thrower and the water that absorbs it. This exemplifies the notion of unity, implying our interconnectedness. In 1969, the Apollo 11 mission brought one of the most famous images of Earth from space, a small blue dot floating in the vast universe. This vision has changed the way we perceive our interconnectedness, highlighting how our actions in one corner of the planet can impact the whole. Another way to understand these laws is to think of yourself as an antenna. Every antenna transmits and receives signals, right? The same goes for your thoughts and emotions. When you vibrate at a positive frequency, like joy or gratitude, you attract beneficial things. This is the law of vibration in action. On the other hand, if your frequency is one of fear, anger, or doubt, you end up tuning into similar energies. Imagine turning on a radio station. There is no purpose in lodging a complaint regarding the music you are listening to if you intend to listen to classical music, but are tuned to a rock station, correct? The same happens in life. If you want to attract harmony and prosperity, you need to adjust your internal frequency to do so. Also, think of life as a big mirror. Have you ever noticed how, on days when you're in a positive mood, everything seems to flow better? People smile more, things happen more easily. But on days when you're frustrated or discouraged, everything seems to go wrong, from traffic to that unexpected argument. This is the mirror law, which shows how the world reflects your internal state. Science backs these concepts, making them more than just philosophical. Positive psychology studies, such as those carried out by Martin Seligman in 1998, show that positive emotions not only improve our mental health, but also increase our productivity and problem-solving abilities. Ultimately, the universe works like a harmonious dance. Every step you take, whether it's a thought, a word, or an action, creates movements that shape your reality. To dance to the right rhythm, you need to observe your intentions and align your choices with universal laws. After all, just like a symphony, harmony is only achieved when all instruments are in tune. Now that we understand the basics of universal laws, it's time to bring them into the real world. How can we practically apply these concepts? Let's explore simple but powerful examples so you can feel the effects of these laws directly in your life. Law of unity. The connection to everything. Imagine that you are on a social network. Every post you make, whether positive or negative, reaches other people and provokes reactions. This is a modern reflection of the law of unity. Your every action has an impact on the whole, even if you don't see it immediately. Practice. Before taking any action, ask yourself, does this contribute to the greater good? For example, instead of reacting angrily to a situation, try responding calmly and empathetically. Small gestures like helping someone at work or offering a friendly word can create waves of kindness that spread beyond what you imagine. Law of vibration. Adjusting your frequency, think of your thoughts as the thermostat for your life. If you wake up thinking that the day will be difficult, you will probably find challenges around every corner. On the other hand, starting your day with gratitude can completely change the way you perceive and face events. Practice. Take 5 minutes when you wake up to focus on things you are grateful for. It could be something simple like a satisfying coffee or a smile from a loved one. Throughout the day, notice the moments when negative thoughts arise and make a conscious effort to replace them with something positive. Law of cause and effect. Planting what you want to reap. Have you ever noticed how a small act of kindness can come back to you in unexpected ways? For instance, when you give up your spot in line at the grocery store, someone may express gratitude so warmly that it enhances your day. This is the essence of the law of cause and effect. Everything you do comes back to you in some way. Practice. Choose one intentional positive action to practice every day. It can be a sincere compliment, helping someone in difficulty, or simply giving a genuine smile to a stranger. Over time, you will notice that the universe begins to respond with more positive gestures in your direction. Mirror law. The reflection of your interior. Remember those days when everything seemed to go wrong? This often happens because internal chaos reflects on the external environment. To change this reality, you need to adjust your internal state. Practice. When something goes wrong, instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, how can I approach this differently? Take a deep breath, visualize a positive solution, and notice how it can change the course of the situation. Law of action. Taking the first step. The law of action teaches us that no change happens without effort. Imagine someone wanting to improve their health, but taking no action to eat better or exercise. The universe reacts to your energy of movement. This is known as taking the first step. Practice. Choose an area of your life that you want to improve and take action, no matter how small. Want to save money? Start by setting aside a small amount today. Do you want to change careers? Take time to research or update your resume. It doesn't matter the size of the action. The important thing is to start. Now that you know the universal laws and have seen practical examples, it's time to reflect on how these truths directly apply to your life. Let's allow ourselves to feel. Understanding is crucial, yet it's the sensation that initiates genuine transformation. If you've made it this far, it means you're really interested in transforming your life with universal laws. So, take this moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps us continue to bring relevant content to you and our community. Furthermore, the description of this video includes a link for you to download my ebook, Divine Essence, Rediscovering the Inner Self and Spiritual Peace. It is the perfect complement to deepen your learning. Don't forget to check it out. What if everything you were looking for was already inside you? Think about times when you felt lost, like life was out of control. Maybe it was a missed opportunity, a difficult relationship, or a dream that seemed too far away. What if I told you that the universe was helping you through these uncertain times, waiting for a perspective shift? This transformation starts with something very simple but powerful: the decision to open up to new possibilities. When you believe in the power of these laws and begin to apply them, something magical happens. You realize that you are stronger than you imagined, more capable than you believed, and that the universe is ready to conspire in your favor. You deserve to do more than just survive. You deserve to thrive. How many times do we settle for less than we deserve? We accept relationships that don't value us, jobs that don't inspire us, or habits that drain our energy. But here's the truth: you are worthy of everything you want. The universe responds to your determination to pursue what is rightfully yours, not because it's an easy place. Take a moment to envision living a life in harmony with your dreams. Imagine waking up every morning with a distinct purpose, surrounded by individuals who nourish your soul, and with the assurance that you are on the correct path. This is not a luxury. It is something that is within your reach if you decide to take action. Don't let fear dictate your destiny. The biggest obstacle we face is not outside of us, but within: our fears, insecurities, and doubts. Fear is the fear of failing, of not being enough, or of being judged. But what does fear really give us besides paralyzing us? It deprives us of experiences that could transform us. Practice. Replace fear with curiosity. Instead of asking yourself, what if it goes wrong? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every mistake is a stepping stone, and every small action is a step closer to the life you want. Connection and love transform everything. Deep down, what we are all looking for is the same thing: love, connection, and the feeling that we are part of something bigger. When you align with the laws of the universe, you begin to experience these connections on deeper levels. You realize that small acts of kindness can brighten someone's day, that gratitude transforms even the most difficult moments, and that love, for yourself and others, is the most powerful force of all. Practice. Today, do something simple that shows this love. Tell someone how much you care. Take a moment to recognize something you love about yourself. Share a kind word with a stranger. It is these gestures that create waves of change. Now is your time. The universe is always moving, but you decide how to participate. Are you going to stand still, waiting for things to change on their own? Or will you start creating the reality you want, one step at a time? Everything you need is already in you. Are you prepared to begin? Remember, every choice you make today can change your life tomorrow. So, why don't you take the first step? The universe waits, and it reacts to those who believe and take action. Now that you know the basics of universal laws, let's make this journey even more practical and personal. Ultimately, acquiring knowledge is merely the start. The true strength lies in implementing these concepts and exchanging experiences with others. Think about the laws we've discussed so far. It may have been the law of vibration that showed you how emotions attract. Perhaps it was the law of cause and effect that reminded you that every action, no matter how small, creates ripples that reverberate back to you. Which one made you think, this makes sense in my life? Share in the comments what caught your attention the most. We'd love to know how you see these laws in action in your everyday life. After all, your experiences can inspire others who are on the same path. Practical challenge: putting laws into action. How about trying these ideas today? Here's a simple challenge. Choose one of the laws and apply it to your day. For example, law of vibration. Take 5 minutes to be grateful for something you have in your life right now. It could be your health, your family, or even the sun shining in the sky. Notice how this changes your energy. Law of unity. Do an act of kindness for someone without expecting anything in return. Notice how this creates a chain effect. Law of cause and effect. Choose an intentional action, like smiling more during the day, and see how the people around you react. Then come back here and tell us how the experience was. You might even inspire others to try it too. A community under construction. Did you know that when we share ideas and experiences, we create something bigger than ourselves? Imagine it as a network where each of us represents a point, connecting our stories and energies. Let's use this space to exchange experiences, motivate each other, and grow together. Leave your questions, your discoveries, or even the challenges you are facing when applying these laws in the comments. Maybe what you're experiencing right now is exactly what someone needs to hear before they take the next step. Leave your mark if you've made it this far. Congratulations. This means that you have already taken the first step, seeking knowledge and opening your mind to new possibilities. Now it's time to leave your mark. Would you consider liking this content and sharing it with someone who could also benefit from these ideas? Who knows? Maybe this is the beginning of something transformative for them too. Let's create together. The universe responds to action and intention, but it is in collaboration that we find our greatest power. Use this space to connect, learn, and find inspiration. We are here, together on this journey, and every contribution you make makes a difference. Now, articulate your next step. This conversation has ended, but the journey has just begun. The 12 laws of the universe are not just appealing concepts or distant theories. They are guides, tools that you can use to transform your life, one step at a time. The power to change is and always has been within you. Remember that every thought and decision you make shapes your reality right now. It's amazing to realize you can create what you want. The universe is not something that acts separate from you. It is a reflection of your intentions, emotions, and actions. Discover a fresh perspective on life. Next time you face a challenge, remember, there is a law that can help you understand and overcome it. Whether it's learning to accept what you can't change, adjusting your vibration to attract what you want, or recognizing the reflection of your internal state in the world around you, each lesson presented here can be a beacon to guide your choices. Your story is still being written. What will you do now? How will you apply these laws in your daily life? These are not rhetorical questions. They are invitations to action. Maybe you decide to start small, practicing gratitude or acting more kindly. Alternatively, you could decide to make a more significant change by taking charge of your thoughts and emotions, thereby aligning your life with your deepest aspirations. It doesn't matter how, what matters is to start. Every small step creates waves, and those waves can reach places you can't even imagine. One last reflection. Imagine what the world would be like if everyone understood and applied these laws. There would be an increase in empathy, balance, and genuine connections. It seems like a dream, but it starts with you. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. The universe is in motion, and you are part of that movement. Take advantage of this knowledge, apply it, and watch as your reality begins to change. What will you do with what you learned today? This is something only you can answer. And believe me, the universe will be listening. If you found value in this video, take the opportunity to like and subscribe to the channel. Your opinion is very important, so leave a comment with your ideas or questions. We love to hear from you. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today, and activate the bell to receive notifications of new content. And don't stop here. Click on the next video that's appearing on your screen right now. It complements everything we talked about here and will help you take another step on your transformation journey. See you there.